smartphone in your hand right now probably could be a host for fungus and pet dander. A recent study from the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology points to the importance of keeping your phone physically clean, especially if you have allergies. Here to talk about some ways to keep your smartphone allergy-free is Dr. Reena Mehta from Uptown Allergy and Asthma, joining us live this morning. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. All right, so when we talk about phones, could make you sick. First off, don't tell me that, because I got to use my phone. But what does that mean? I mean, all these things, we use them all the time, and
right.
we probably never really think about cleaning them.
Yeah, I mean, people touch their phones like over 1,000 times a day. I mean, you can imagine, you touch it, you put it places, you take it to the bathroom with you, and there's allergens on everything. There's allergens on our clothes, there's allergens in our hair, there's allergens on our skin. And so if you think about it, we do wash our hair, we do wash our clothes, so why wouldn't we wash our phones, the thing that we touch probably the most every single day?
Right, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, when you think about it too, I'm gonna pull my phone out, there's like the little edges around the case that, stuff can get stuck in.
Exactly.
You said the pet, like my dog's hair sometimes will be sticking out. I'm like, how did that get there?
Right.
I mean, it's all over the place.
So there was a recent study that was presented at a recent allergy meeting where the idea was sparked by a high school student from Massachusetts. She was doing a science fair project and she has a lot of allergies, and she thought, well, the thing that I touch every day, could I be allergic to it? And so what the study entailed is that they took 15 volunteers and they gave them these specific wipes. They were called electrostatic wipes, which had a lot of different disinfectant cleaners. And basically, the volunteers had to wipe down their phones several times a week. Then they took those wipes and analyzed them, and what they found was that there was a high level of pet dander, so cat and dog allergen, as well as markers of mold and endotoxin, which is bacteria.
Okay, yeah, that's a little scary. All right, so then I guess what do we do to try and keep these clean? I've seen these things, these devices that you put your phone in for like a minute and it like shines bright light on it. Does that work?
Well, what was interesting is they also looked at what types of cleaning products would be best to clean our phones. And what they found was obviously the harsher disinfectants, things like alcohol wipes, Lysol, Clorox, actually probably work the best, but there's a concern that it'll also ruin your phone. If you get your phone too wet or, you get the wrong chemical in it, you can also make it not work anymore. And so basically what they suggested is, removing your phone from your case, so definitely cleaning your case with whichever disinfectant isn't going to ruin it. And even for your phone, just wiping it down, even soap and water goes a long way, because probably right now you're not doing anything. You're probably not cleaning your phone at all. So even just wiping it down with soap and water can actually go a long way by getting those allergens and bacteria off your phone.
Yeah, and most of the phones these days are more or less water resistant. So why don't you do what's best to make sure that you don't get sick of your phone?
Yeah, exactly.
Sick from your phone.